What is going on? We are back on Twitch again. Shout out to the big homies once again. We're keeping the games rocking and rolling, as you already know how we do. There's going to be interesting set here. It's going to be Huntington Beach and Tacoma to start out the final doubleheader of the week. Thank you so much for spending some time with your boy. The games keep rocking, and I see a couple people in the giveaway already to start it out. I love to see it. Y'all love to see it. Should be an interesting ball game here. Huntington Beach, they're currently in the #1 seed, and they're looking to stay that way, while Tacoma, they're trying to get back into the fold for the playoffs. And an upset victory here would be pretty crazy. It would be technically the first time Tacoma's beat Huntington Beach in quite some time. So we'll have to see what happens here in this one. Give me 1 second, just checking a few things here. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that. I had to double check a few things here, but we rolling. We ready to get this one popping. Y'all been waiting long enough. Got the double header cooking. Let's go ahead, hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get it popping, get it rolling. How y'all feeling? It is Saturday. Always a fun day here in the USFA. It's gonna be Tacoma getting the football first. Let me flip it to you so you can see what's popping. And Aiden Teixeira sets up the tee. And we're going to go ahead and send this one away. It's rainy here in Washington State. And it's going to be a kneel down there by Smoking Joe Beasley, who has himself set up in the top 3 of tight ends. And we'll see Jim Carr hit the field. We'll see what he can do. doing his thing. Most are saying that he's the top free agent quarterback signing this season, but gotta give props to DJ Church. He's been balling a little bit too, but we'll see Carr looking left side and going to be caught immediately. There goes Gurn Deep Gergesberg picking up the first down play. Ty White up in here. Ryan Davis up in here. Wolf Gold up in here, aka Sean Justice. I love to see it. Gonna be taking this one to the right side, and that'll be a nice pass there for about 4 there to Lamar Davis. Gonna set up 2nd and 6. Handoff, no, it's a fake. It's going to be taken off to run, and he's going to get to midfield. It's Jim Carr, not going to get too much on the play. 3rd and 6 coming. Third and 6 coming, passing it again, looking for a man, spinning away from pressure, run straight into Oleg Crusher. The top 10 sack player right there doing his thing, and Huntington Beach is going to get off the field real quick. Jim Carr, no room to throw that football, try to turn away from the pressure, run straight into it, and that's going to make it 4th and 14. We're going to see the punt team here for Tacoma sending this one away. Kyle in the chat says, damn it, Jim is going to be returning this one past the 15-yard line. And here comes a potential MVP candidate hitting the field, aka Tyler Deathridge, looking for yet another one in his trophy closet. One of the more consistent quarterbacks we've ever seen in the United States Football Association from top to bottom. He's had his interception woes, but let's just say that he's had well more than enough touchdowns to make up for all those mistakes. He's already a champion and looking to get another one this season, as they'll give it to Ulf Jacobson, and he's going to pick up 5. He's one of the reasons why Huntington Beach has been doing so well in the top 2 in rushing yards, 2nd and medium. Pass in the middle of the field and wide open. Carlton Banks is going to rumble to the 35-yard line. And that's another boy in the wide receiver group you better watch out for. 1st and 10 coming. Going to be stretching this one right side. Got some blocks up front and using that speed. There goes off with a juke move. Turning it up past the 40, past the 35 to the 33-yard line. Looking like the cheat code on that play. Making number 22, Trevor Hauser, look silly. Made that guy miss. Made that guy miss. Tried to use the rest of the speed, and if it wasn't for Brian Eschelman, that would have been 6 on the board. But we'll see. 7 minutes 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Gonna be handoff. There goes off again, pushing past the 30 to about the 27-yard line or so. He's gonna be 2nd and 3. Second and 3 coming, passing it again. Gonna go left side with it. A step over the top. Carlton Banks. He said, you better put someone on me. I will go ahead and make it happen on top of the defense. And Huntington Beach is on top early in the first. Kicking this one away and is up in golden, and now make it 7-0 in favor of Huntington Beach. Jim Carr and the gang coming back onto the field soon. Sending this one away here. It's going to be Joe Beasley on the return, but going to be another kneel down. It's going to set up 1st and 10 here for Jim Carr in this offense. Going to be faking the handoff and looking right side. It's going to be caught, turning it up and past the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up here. Going to pass it here. Big drop back here for Jim, looking right side and caught for the 1st down, turning it up past the 40. 4 for 4 so far on the day here for the Tacoma quarterback, making it happen. GG's making the catch, and it's 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. Passing it here. Taking off to run, throws right side and a dart, and it's going to be caught by Phoenix Jones, making it happen. Inside Huntington Beach territory they go. Nice pass there on the run, and he's not really a throw on the run type of guy. He made it happen on that play. Looking is gonna be caught in smoking Joe Beasley getting it done. An extra point away from tying this one up. And I see some fire here in this Tacoma team. Extra point here from Brent Scoma, kicking this one up, and that is nowhere near close. And it looks like Huntington Beach will hold on to the lead by a point. Unfortunate there from what is considered to be a top 3 kicker of all time. The top 25 list of players has Brent Scoma in it. And he shanked that one. Let's just call it like that. Is he past his prime? I believe he is. I mean, most kickers, they could last a pretty long time in the game of football, but yeah, definitely one that we expect for him to make. But it is what it is. 7-6 is your score. Tyler Deathridge back onto the field after a successful drive. Excuse me, got me burping up in here. I had some food before I got on. And we'll see the pass here quickly, right side, and caught there by Carlton Banks. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. You didn't get the watch streak? I would have thought you had it. You've been in pretty much every game. I know you was in the last one. Did you see the Charlotte Anchorage game? Going to be taking off, throws on the run, and he's going to let that one hit the turf and complete. 3rd and 2 coming up. Taking the handoff. They got Kovu there, but going to throw it to Carlton Banks, who's going to get dragged back, but he already passed the first down mark. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Passing it here, big drop back and launching a deep left side. I had a man, or he had a man, I should say. But Tacoma's going to breathe the baby sigh of relief right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Shotgun set, 2nd and 10 coming up. Carlton Banks in the slot, looking right side and going to be caught by Kovu. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Said defense coordinator might be getting fired, not going to lie. Passing it here, looking for a man, middle of the field, wide open. There goes the big homie, Darius Slade the second, making that catch in a gain of 9 here for Huntington Beach, keeps the drive alive. Handoff here, pushing forward, big hole there for Ulf, and his pass at 35. Another 1st down play, and he's over 50 yards rushing so far. Can't be mad at that. 1st and 10 coming. Ulf is back there, and they'll give him another try. It's been working, going to fall forward and pick up about 8. And now the run game is starting to get a little crazy now. Hope is back there, going to fake the handoff to him this time around, going to go right side with it and going to be caught, but going nowhere with it. Number 13, that's Billy Silly. It's going to make it 3rd and 2 coming up. Handoff, Ulf bounces outside and going to be a yard shy. And it's going to give Huntington Beach something to think about as we take this one into the 2nd quarter. A great stop on 3rd. But the drive may not be done yet. Knowing First Fred, he likes to go for it in these situations. You have the top rated quarterback and the top rated quarterback and the top rated halfback. So they're going to give it to the backup, though. There goes Mr. Howard making it C4, getting it done. And the drive continues here for Huntington Beach. Handoff, pushing forward, big hold. There goes off a juke move, gets him to about the 5. And he's over 75 yards rushing here in the first half. 1st and goal here for Huntington Beach. Hand off. No, it's a fake, and he's gonna get hit as he throws. Had a man open, had a couple men open. Good thing for the defense of Tacoma, they're able to get to him. It's gonna be 2nd and goal here. C4 back there. They're going to stretch it outside and they're going to run straight into a pair of Eruption defenders, and that's Ever Williams. Did you see him punch him? Did he just punch his helmet? I know y'all seen that. Is that not unsportsmanlike conduct? He's got to have a broken hand after that. Looking for a pass, going to spin around, go with 360 no scope, and Ulf is going to be by himself before he dives in, and he's going to get up in there. Coco Raccoon with the hit, not quick enough, and Ulf Jacobson's going to get a reception touchdown here today. What an effort there, and the player past 5 years worth of experience. He's in the regression pool now. Next season is not going to be looking favorable, but he says he's looking to take advantage while he's still here. And there's going to be a kick up from Mr. Teixeira. And that's a 15-play drive, successful there for Huntington Beach. Tacoma coming back for drive number 3. Had a miss up, then they had a touchdown, so they're looking to get another touchdown. Sending this one away here. Going to be a kneel down. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Jim Carr, perfect on that last drive, 76 yards. And he's looking to do it again. Why not? It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking. There was no one over there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Passing it here, looking, goes left side in. Looked like there was a miscommunication there. I don't know where he was going with it in regards to the receiver trying to catch that football. I don't know what that was. 3rd and 10. Passing it here, wide open man, but he's not going to have enough room to pick up the remaining yardage. And it's going to be another punt coming up here for the big homies in Tacoma. Sending this one away here. It's going to be returned, taking the pass to 20 to about the 24, and it's going to make it 1st and 10. And off. There goes Ulf running through to get to about the 30. And now he's over 80 yards rushing here. It's the 2nd and 5 coming. Passing it, looking. Going to go ahead and throw it short to his halfback, who's going to make the catch, and it's 3rd and short. Passing in the middle of the field and caught down at the 40. And another first down play. Huntington Beach on the move.
Okay, ready?
Stretching this left side, cuts up, tries to truck a man and picking up about 2. 85 yards on the ground. On 9 touches here for Ulf Jacobson. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming. Hand off again. Here comes Ulf, and he's going to run straight into Brian Eschelman. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. Faking the handoff. They're going to send a blitz at him, but not going to get home. But the pass will be completed for only a gain of 1. Beautiful defense overall on that last set of plays there for Tacoma, and they'll get the ball right back. Going to be sending this one, is going to be caught there by Joe Beasley, who's going to take it to the 15. And here comes Jim Carr again. Handoff pushing, sorry, not handoff, a hike. And it's going to be incomplete there by Jim Carr. 2nd and 10 coming up. Faking the handoff. Looking to step up, hit as he throws. It's going to be caught, hangs on to it, cuts up field to pick up about 9. And now it's 3rd and 1. Handoff, cutting it outside. Honestly, should have kept it inside. He's going to lose a yard. Davis got a little bit scared there by the looks of it. Nick Sansone there with the tackle. Had himself a top tier game last week. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming up. Going to be returning this one. It fumbles the football. Who recovered it though? Who recovered it as a fumble, but who picked it up? And what a hit there on Jason Breach Jr. I think Huntington Beach might have got that ball back. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'll give that one to Huntington Beach right there. Handoff, pushing forward, and a big hold there by Ulfa. Spin move this time, getting past midfield, and he's getting freaky on these boys right now. He says he's ready tonight. 1st and 10 coming. What a move there by Ulf. Going to be handed off again, and he's going to get a shorter gain this time around. He is over 110 yards so far tonight. 2nd and 8. Handoff again, trying to find the crease. He does. He's going to keep it outside, and he's going to take it past the 30, inside the 25 to the 24. And number 34 has 134 rushing yards. Just ridiculous. Taking over this game right now. Going to be a handoff. There goes Caleb Howard, who's trying to juke move, but he ain't as good. He's going to be 2nd and 3 coming. And that's going to make it to the 2-minute warning here. Passing it here, looking left side, and that's going to be incomplete, but I'm pretty sure that is going to be considered pass interference, and that is exactly the call. Trying to make that cut outwards, and Everett Williams had his hand on the jersey a little bit as he was making the cut. It's going to be 1st and goal coming now. Passing is going to be caught, taken to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal here, calling the timeout. That's in this one, looking right side, going to be caught. And it's going to be a touchdown. Houston Wilson. Almost hitting the female referee right there with the football. That could have been a penalty. Would have took him out the game if that actually connected. But regardless of that, Huntington Beach is going to make it a 2-score ball game here tonight. And the kick is up and good. 21-6 is your score. And we'll see Tacoma hit the field pretty soon. Going to be a return here, taking it past the 20 to about the 22. It's going to be 21-6 your score. Jim Carr needs to get this offense rolling again. Passing it, looking, spinning around, away from pressure, runs straight into Oleg, but he is going to pick up a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Looking left side and caught. Short gain there. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Going to take off to run, goes right side with it and almost picked off there by Jason Breeze Jr. Couldn't quite hang on to it, but it is enough to force another punt with 33 seconds left. Sending this one away here. It's going to be a not touchback, but fair catch. It's going to be Huntington Beach back onto the field. 26 seconds left. Gonna be passing this left side and got a step, and it's gonna be Darius Slay the second. All it takes is one play sometimes in this league. You better watch out. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. 28-6. 79-yard play right there. Sending this one away, and it is going to be returned, taking it past the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up, 14 seconds. Nothing doing on that play. 8 seconds left here in the first half. Don't forget that we got the giveaways coming up here. And they're going to try the ground game just to close this one out. And there's a decent carry there by the big homie Lamar Davis. And it's going to make it 3rd and inches. Final 4 seconds here in the first half. Going to be passing this one deep left side, and has the man with the catch, Phoenix Jones, but he won't have enough room to turn up and pick up more yardage. And that's going to be the end of the first half, folks. Don't go anywhere. Still got the giveaway coming up. Let's go ahead and get the first spin of the night. 1st of 5, or 1st of 6, I should say. And you'll go ahead and check out the highlights there as we figure out what the prize is. And it looks like it's going to be some TPE, and it is going to land on 15. So 15 TPE will be the first prize out of 3 people, and it's going to go to Mr. Wolf Gold, aka Sean Justice. So shout out to the big homie Sean Justice getting it done for the first one tonight. And here comes the start of quarter number 3. Going to see the return, not making it to the 20. And Huntington Beach is back onto the field. Wolf Jacobson well over 140 total yards on the day. And we'll see him back onto the field pretty soon. Handoff pushing forward. Going to find a crease, and now he's over 150 yards. Just like that, it's 1st and 10 coming. Well, 150 yards total, 147 of those yards are rushing. Handoff going nowhere this time around, going backwards. It's going to be 2nd and 11 coming up. Passing it here is Death Threat to drop back and run straight into a sack. And there goes Reggie Green, who's also having himself a great season, rushing the quarterback. 3rd and 19 coming up, and you'll see the immediate pressure there, cutting through all those big offensive linemen, and then making the play. Passing in wide open, 1st down. There goes Carlton Banks yet again. 200 passing yards there for Deathridge. Banks is over 80. Ulf is over 140 rushing. Tacoma's having serious trouble figuring out what to do. Passing it to Kovu. He's going to make the catch close to midfield. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. Passing midfield, and there goes Houston again past the 35. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff. Pushed by the offensive lineman to get some yards. Could have been a potential no gain, but turned into a gain of 3. Handoff again, and not going too much further from where they started on that play. 3rd and 7 coming. Passing it here again, and it's going to be a blitz, and they're going to get home. Rock Blazer. He's been in the league for quite some time too. I believe he's been in the league for like 4 seasons, something like that. He knows what to do when he's on the defensive end, and he's going to go ahead and blitz that quarterback and stall this drive. Good job. Sending this one away, and it's gonna go to the right side, and it looks like it's actually calling the touchback. Okay, so they'll start him at the 20. Handoff here, trying to find the crease, finds a Voyager in his path who's going to shut him down. 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it right side and caught. Gurn deep is going to get a couple of yards short. 3rd and 2 coming. Faking a handoff, trying to read option again and loses the football. And that is not what you want to see out your quarterback. Punched out. And Dennis Wawa is there for the recovery. Gonna be handing this one off. No, it's a fake. Looking towards Ulf, who's gonna make the catch. It's gonna be 2nd and 5. Gonna be passing this one here. Pocket solid, but he's going to spin away and he's going to run straight into a sack. Ronnie Shanahan, the 3rd, making it happen. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. Going to be passing this one again. Sets his feet and finds his man, turning it up past the 5. 1st and goal coming up. Handoff, bouncing it outside. There goes Donnell Sullivan trying to get a touchdown, but not to be. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Gonna be stretching this one and cutting inside, and there goes C4. Starting it up. 34. Yeah, this playable combo's cursed. Never run it again. And getting a gain of 2, and that's it. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming. Gonna be a handoff here, past the 30. Gonna make it 3rd and 3 coming up.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, baby.
3rd and 3, passing the right side and gonna be caught. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here. Nothing doing here outside for a couple of yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 8. Looking right side and gonna be incomplete. Gonna be 3rd and 8 coming up. And that's going to be a sack. And that's going to close out quarter number 3. Throw your 4s up. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be returned here to the outside and take to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Huntington Beach. 10 TPE for the next giveaway. And it's going to go to TJ Blackman. So good job there. Going to be a handoff, bouncing off 1 to get to the 30. It's going to make it 2nd and 5 coming. Gotta be past the 30. 3rd and 4 coming up. And off, pushing forward, finding the crease, and another big gain. Sheds off 1 man and getting past the 40 to about the 33. Just ridiculous here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. That's going to be a penalty right there. Second and 2 coming up here. Third and 4 coming up here. Is how do you have these 3 unblocked rushes immediately? That's how the turntables. Gonna be taking this one past the 30 to about the 24. First and 10 coming up here. Going to be pushing forward, gets tripped up is Howard. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. I'll set up 3rd and 2 coming up. Pushing forward and going to rumble to get that first down. Good job there by Ulf Jacobson. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Stretching this right side, looking for a crease, a juke move, gets him outside, and it's going to be a flag. So more than likely is not going to count for much. First and 18 coming up here. Going to take it to about the 10, and it's going to be 2nd and 15 coming up. Third and 11 coming up here. Passing it left side, gonna be caught down at the 5, gonna be short of the mark, gonna make it 4th and 3. Kick is going to be up and good. There by Aiden Teixeira. We're back in it again. 2nd and 7 coming up here, the final 3 minutes here in quarter number 4. Third and 7 coming up here. So at least we get the chance at garbage time points. And that's going to be no good there. 3rd and 7 coming. Sending this one away here. It's going to be returned, taking it past the 25 to about the 28. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. And you see right there, Ulf Jacobson over 200 total yards here tonight. Just ridiculous. Going to be sending this one away for the carry, and Ulf is going to pick up some more yards here. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Handoff, pushing forward and getting nowhere. 3rd and 3 coming. Handoff, no, it's a fake. Looking for a man, goes short with it. There goes Kovu. 1st down, getting to the 45-yard line. And that'll close this one out here for the most part. We got one more game later on tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be Detroit and Dallas. The blood rivalry here between these two teams goes strong. One of my favorite potential, not potential, but one of my favorite rivalries within the league. Only going to get bigger and better for here. You know what I'm saying? As we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. I'll get the spin going. We can go ahead and get this one moving. 38-6 is your score. Huntington Beach gets win number 6 on the season. So great job there. And we'll go ahead and get into the statistics here. Go ahead through the team stats while I'm up and running. And now go ahead and get that spin real quick. Hold up. Going through the quarterbacks here. Good job by Deathridge and Carr doing their thing. But Deathridge, only 3 incompletions all game long. Just ridiculous. As we'll see the next move here. Ulf Jacobson over 200 yards rushing. Davis couldn't do too much. Carr couldn't do too much. Howard, solid in relief. As looks like we have another 10 TPE up for grabs, and we'll see exactly who's going to get that W here with the drawing, and is going to go to Mrs. Ty White. So 2 Anchorage No Devils getting some points. All good. Great job there. As we see the rest of the stats here, Beasley doing his thing, Jones, Gergesberg, and they see right there on the other side, Banks, Wilson, Slay. They're the leaders there in the receiving game. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ulf did pretty good. Got a touchdown as well. Kovu and Billy still adding in when they could. And we'll go into the receiving stats. No drops. No longs passed there by Slay. Adam Leach doing his thing with 7. You see right there the rest of the tacklers here. Sansone getting 2, T Knight getting 2. And the rest of the guys there for the tackles. Sansone leading the way with 2 tackles for loss. And sack-wise, Oleg Crusher got 1. Wawa and Stalker split 1. You see right there, no INTs, no pass, well, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and the recovery there by Wawa. Looking at the rest of the stats here, Jason Breeze Jr. also had a recovery, but it was on his own fumble. It's going to be Eshelman and Raccoon, 19 tackles. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that's just ridiculous there. Great job there from him. Coco with 10. Quentin Sakium's adding into the mix as well. See, it's only going to get bigger and better from here. Tackles for loss and all the good stuff. Going through the rest of the stats here. Defensively, no touchdown safeties or anything like that. Kicking wise, Aiden Teixeira perfect on the day. Brent Skoma missed his only attempt at a kick an extra point. And going into the punting side of things, Brent Skoma, as expected, led the way in average. Doing his thing there, kick return stats right there. Punt return right there. And then we'll just go into all of the scoring summary right there. Pretty even to start the first quarter, but it went downhill from there. And it's only going to get bigger and better for Huntington Beach. They're one of the top teams for a reason. But that's going to pretty much wrap this one up, folks. We got one more game tonight. Like I said before, Detroit and the big homies in Dallas. So make sure you watch out for that. Going to be up in the next hour or so. But until then, stay safe, everybody. We'll go ahead and talk to you later.